side.
Maybe it's because I loaded in earlier today to see where the chat box was supposed to be. A moot point anyway, because OBS moved the fucking image that was supposed to block it, so I have to remove it again. Today's image is Paul and Hall laughing.
For me, it just reminds people that
I grabbed for last week, or not even last week, this week's JoJo.
For me, it's something that says that it's something that reminds people that this game contains scenes.
Hmm.
Anyway, there's probably something first that needs to be dealt with before we get to 14.
There's actually a few things. Because I know what you're alluding to, so I guess we'll lead in with that first, even though it's the bigger one. I got your 3DS in the mail.
Yes.
So, while it's audio only, I want to do the unboxing on stream.
Live unboxing. Audio jungle. Every time I do something like that,
it'll be just like the bunger, where I just make struggling noises into the mic for a good, 30 seconds, and I'm like, it's there! I see it! It's a reel!
Especially given how much tape I put on that thing, understandable.
It's a little bit open anyway. I hope that didn't cause any problems in shipping. I hope that was something that's on our end.
I mean, I shipped it in a re-taped up Amazon box. I made sure that this.
Understandable.
I made sure it was secure though.
Yeah.
A double and triple check.
Don't rip the sides. I should have brought scissors. Instead, I was just
nah,
my bare hands will do it.
Yeah.
My bare hands. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of rip.
It's fine. It's not a box that needs to be kept.
Did you draw an Amogus?
I just drew things. I went, okay, I can't do anything funny because the printer's. I mean, read what it says, but I can't do anything funny because.
Are you okay with me reading it out loud, just to be sure?
I mean, you probably want if you scan it over, and if you want to read it out loud, read it out loud. There shouldn't be anything too bad on there.
I'm just making sure. I didn't know if you
knew
I was going to do this publicly.
I could. The printer wasn't working, so I couldn't put anything funny on the front side like I did with the Christmas gift. So I just went, screw it. I'm just gonna draw random things, and so I drew an Amogus and the word box thing that I had no idea where I was going with, and I forgot. I think I drew something else.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is okay to read. Though I know it's on your Twitter, but I will avoid saying your full name just in case.
Fair enough.
Because that is on the note.
Yes.
But the rest I will all read out loud. Dear Star, thank you for being such a good friend. I hope you enjoy this 3DS as much as I did when I used to use it. And I hope one day you will be able to use it to stream 3DS games. Have a happy birthday and hope to see you at MomoCon next year. I also hope that I both see you at MomoCon and can use this to stream 3DS games. Signed, your name, aka Freestar, aka a third funny, to be determined name. There's supposed to be something on this side, but the printer ran out of ink, and so you doodled the star, you doodled a Mogus. What's this other one? There's a question.
I have no idea. I just started doing block thing, and I have no idea what I'm doing. It's just sort of free form.
It's fun. I like doing that a lot when I doodled in class, and a little smiley face. Adorable. I'm glad that whenever my friends send me things, they add notes alongside it, because I always forget to, and it's so sweet reading.
What kind of 3D? I did. Okay, so I did not buy Star on new 3DS. It's my old 3DS, but it has a bunch of new parts in it because its battery was bad.
Refurbished, you could say.
Yes, it is refurbished, and B, it is a new 3DS XL. It is the newest.
Heavy. I didn't realize the new 3D. Oh, it's also because of the case.
Yeah. Well, the case isn't that heavy.
For a refurbished job, even especially when done homemade, I would assume. This is real good.
Yes.
The stylus got a little funky in the shipping, but it is
did the stylus fall out?
Usable and didn't break anything.
Yeah. Yeah, there should be the 3DS, the charger, and
Where do you turn this thing on? I had a classic 3DS. So
it's the button. If you look at it from the front, it should be there should be a button. It's a bit difficult to press in with the the case, but it should be able to.
A button on the front.
So if you hold it like a
Oh, I should
sandwich.
be clicked into the game so we have music.
If you hold it like a sandwich,
Hold it like a sandwich.
the part where the headphone jack is, the
Oh, that's a button.
yes, it's a bit fidgety to push in with the case, but it should be fine.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what it's saying to me.
What is it saying?
Luma 3DS.
Oh,
I mean, I
that's-
know you hacked it.
Oh,
but
did you
like, I don't know what.
Did you press any
pressed
buttons?
No, I just turned it on.
Just exit. Just exit out of that if it says exit.
Save and exit. You said.
Yes. Yes. I don't know what happened there. That's weird. Should be fine.
Fingers crossed.
I am here for technical support after the stream if you need help.
After stream, yes, of course. I'm just seeing if you change, like, what games you put on here, or what the background is.
I mean, you saw that. I showed you the background before.
Yeah, but I wanted to see it. I see cute little Raichu sleepy.
It's literally
Oh,
a
and
theme.
the trans flag at the bottom. I don't think I noticed that part.
Yeah, it's literally just a theme called Trans Raichu, and I thought, you know what? That's the one. That's the
I
one.
don't know if it's picking up on the mic. Aw, man, this brings me back. This brings me back to my old 3DS that broke. Still got that one. Maybe I could put the save data on it. Camera, Mi Plaza,
Should be a bajillion gifts
all
on
the
there.
usual stuff. Homebrew. Oh, okay, so I'm just gonna list out all the games you put here. It looks like there's 15, not counting the homebrew stuff that I'll touch on in my own time. Persona Q2, Persona Q, Pokemon Yellow, ooh, Pokemon Crystal, ooh,
Yeah,
Demon's Crest, of course.
that was the test.
Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. What is that one?
That is the Game Boy Puzzle League game.
Pokemon Gold, Pokemon Sun, neat. Ah, Mystery Dungeon, Gates to Infinity. Omega Ruby. Looks like it's mostly Pokemon, huh?
I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon games.
Super Mystery Dungeon. X. Rhythm Thief. Ah, Rhythm Thief. And Mega Mix. There we are. Those are the two ones I was really looking for.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, after the
WarioWare.
after the games you directly asked for, what do I want to put on there that I know? And Rhythm Thief was the obvious one. That game's so fun. And then there should also be something on there called Twilight Menu that lets you play DS games. So I put all the basically I just threw all the DS ROMs I had on my computer on there. So what that should be some Kingdom Hearts, some Retro Game Challenge, Pokemon White, I think, a bunch of stuff. Just a random assortment.
I'll take a look at the rest of that in my own time.
Yes.
Because I don't want to delay us too much.
Yeah, and then the other things that should be in the box are the charger and SD to SD to micro SD or other way around. It's basically if you open up the 3DS and want to put the SD card in your computer. Uh-oh.
You didn't charge this thing, did you?
I did, but it probably ran out of power given the delivery.
That's fair. Yeah,
that's why the charger's there.
So I'm gonna make that our mark to leave it alone. What color is it? I don't know what color it was originally.
So it originally is
crimson, which is real cool. I love that.
Yeah, it was originally a Monster Hunter Tri new 3DS XL, but the skin, the case of it, the main body of it sort of crumbled, like literally like crumbled away, like in sheets.
Which is why it has a case on it.
Which is why it has that nice red case on it.
Now that is not the only thing I got in the mail. This one should take a lot quicker to go over. Because if you'll remember from our Wunderling playthrough, you might remember the premium edition challenge thing that came with the game, the golden portal that we had to do.
Right.
I emailed them saying, "Hey, I did the challenge, and I think the badge came in."
Ooh.
The tiny little envelope from Premium Edition Games. As I said on that stream, highly recommend their
I was actually
game.
talking about premium games with a Twitch chat, because we were talking about bad examples of of limited games. If not,
Assumedly, Premium Edition was not listed
Yeah.
as a bad example.
no. I brought them up as a good example of
Yeah.
people that do that well.
Oh, this is adorable! Oh, that's so cute. It's a badge with the little Wunderling on it and a little portal, and it says Goon Squad. It's adorable. I love this.
Oh, so it's like back when Activision used to do that for their Atari games. So I assume it's like a little. Is it like a patch or is it like a pin?
Kind of a little bit of both.
Okay, so yeah, it is supposed to be akin to the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is supposed to be akin to the Activision one, the old Activision ones, back when Activision was cool.
And then a little card saying, "A winner is you. Congratulations, you have completed a great game. You proved the justice of our culture. All your base are belong to us."
Now go and rest our
And
heroes.
You share the accomplishment by tagging them with the hashtag Premium Challenge. I don't know if that's like for the badge or like with the badge they sent, but either way, I will probably post this Twitter later. Unfortunately, I did put the little. I put not the badge, thankfully, but I put the little card they gave with it on the table, neglecting to remember that I had put my water there. Oops. Luckily, it's still legible. It's just a little floppy now. But only in the corner. And again, the badge, the most important part is salvaged. Although I will probably put both of these with the rest of the game later.
Mm-hmm.
But with both of those out of the way now, I don't believe there's anything else. At least nothing else that we can't just talk about while playing.
Yeah.
How much time has passed? 20 minutes?
That's fine, don't worry
It was
about
important. It was important.
Yes. Hi, Cheese. Anyway, last time we dealt with we dealt with the stuff revolving around Binding Coil. So we dealt with the hard mode versions of all of the bosses, or all three of the primals, and then we dealt with the Binding Coil itself. It went a lot more difficult than I expected, but it was still enjoyable thanks to Linebeck being understandable and walking us understanding us and walking us through everything at a good pace. It had a lot of good plot. Anyway, this time we've got a bajillion quests for Mordona that we still have to go through. We're gonna start with
Man, it's picking up on the mic.
I don't. Okay, one second. I need.
Sorry.
That's fine. It's just me trying. It's me trying to. I think we need to. I don't think we'll get the question. I think we need to get to Heaven's Ward first, Cheese, before we get to Stormblood. Also, yeah, it'll be fun
to poster for this fucking cup. I'm sorry, I keep getting fucking distracted by everything. I'm just like,
It's
oh,
fine.
the card got a little wet.
Hey, as long as the 3DS doesn't have water on it, it's fine.
Yeah, the important parts of both packages did not get wet with condensation. It's just a tiny little card, and not your card, to be clear. Again, premium edition. So that does still make me feel bad because I was gonna include it with the rest, and it'll look a little tacky. But hey, that's the charm of my collection. It's not all mint. Some of it's a little busted up or bent up or got water on it. But you know what? That's how you know it's mine. As long as they're actually like still like in good enough condition, you know.
It's fun. Cheese, it's funny you think we'll be it's funny you think we'll be in Heaven's Ward by it's funny you think we'll be in Heaven's Ward by October. Cuz that's when Stormblood becomes free for everyone with the free trial. Anyway,
that's why I'm just like so on the fence about just getting the subscription in the first place, because I want the bunny, but I also want to play.
You know what you should probably do?
Can.
Yeah, you should probably do first is focus on getting the new computer so you can actually play it when the game gets upgraded. That is a more threatening. That is a more threatening. Trying to think of the right word. That is the bigger obstacle right now. Anyway, that quest.
Diamanda would hear tidings of your battle with the siren. So it is true you triumphed over the siren? Words cannot express my gratitude. My only regret is that my dear brother could not be here today to hear that our father's death has been avenged. He set sail with his crew 3 years past, you see, and is yet to return to shore. But I hold out hope that his ship shall come sailing into the harbor any day now. And on that day, I shall be the first to share with him the news of your triumph. In the meanwhile, however, we can finally press on with the restoration of Pharaoh Sirius. I must get to work at once. I would be much in your debt if you could inform Master Mimidoa that the coast is clear for us to begin.
Yeah, other than playing scavenger hunt and trying to video edit, how's your week been?
Good. I talked to my gender doctor today. Or not today, yesterday. Recently. Within the week. Things are looking good. E levels are lower and T levels are higher, but that's to be expected, apparently, of this long. For 2 reasons. 1, my body is adjusting more to the hormones. And 2, I took the hormones when I was actually supposed to that day instead of right before taking the blood work, which probably didn't help the numbers in the first one. But yeah, he says everything's relatively normal as far as he can see. But I am taking more estrogen per day now, taking 3 pills instead of 2 because, as I mentioned before, the HRT. I think I didn't mention it. It was making me drowsy and worn out and low energy, and it's supposed to do that because of the adjustments my body is making. But like, it's normal. It's normal. I guess it's supposed to happen is the wrong. It's understandable that it's happening. The extra estrogen should adjust for that. The like pill in the middle of the day. So. Not much has changed. I am taking a little bit more, but that's more just for like balancing purposes than like, oh no, your levels are low.
Gender 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Alright, dialogue for me to do. You done it? Sent the bloody siren screeching and shrieking to the murky depths where what she came. You've done us given us all a great service today, lass. If you wouldn't mind, regale old Mibidoa's ears with the tale of the foul wench's last song. What's that? You had to fend off a ghostly crew wearing the sea sodden of maelstrom men? Is that weird? The poor lass. My heart goes out to her. 3 years to the day, give or take a moon. We're the maelstrom's finest that sail on a routine patrol. But ain't nothing routine in these parts. And they had not returned to shore. We were spread quick like that. It was a siren song on what led to the vessel to a watery grave. Maelstrom Command jumped to quiet the talk. Ill tidings were already too easy to come by those days after the calamity. Excuse me, sorry. But those of us in the know, we knew. Like father, like son. As promises, old sod, you'll spare poor Diama onto the truth. As has already suffered more than her share.
High risk.
Diamanda.
This cannot be. My brother is still alive at sea. The search effort continues. Master Mimidoa, you have told me the same. You yourself have told me the same.
Forgive me, Missy. I never meant to deceive. The Maelstrom made me swear a vow, you see, that I'd keep the truth very deep in. Oh, bugger me, vow, and bugger me. Truth is, that the scurvy coward just couldn't summon the nerve to tell you the truth. Diamanda, can you ever forgive a sorry old sod?
There is no need for forgiveness. Master Mimidoa, for the true coward is me. In my heart, I have always known. This adventurer's deeds and your words have finally given me the courage to face the truth. I am a woman grown. The time for clinging to childish dreams has passed. I must look to the future. My smithing skills are still wanting, but I will not falter from the task. Pharaoh Sirius will burn bright once more, a beacon of hope in the darkest of nights. The sharkest of nights. The fell songs of the sea have claimed their last victim. I shall see to it with my own 2 hands.
Wrong words, lass. I trust you not forget them when your eyes are all blebby and blistery. Blebby is a word, I guess. I know what he means.
Why I'll clench my hammer with my teeth if need be. Father, brother, do you hear me? Your deaths will not be in vain. What a note to start on. Jesus. And then the fucking quest is named Why So Serious? That was a really nice moment, though. What are you looking at?
Wait, do you not see them?
I see them.
Okay, I was just making sure that was in a different group.
Talk to them.
No, I just thought that was a different group of people.
Ah, it's you. I take it you mean to help us again? Wonderful. You see those adventurers yonder? We sent them in first, but it soon became clear that they were unequal to the task. By my count, they lasted just under a minute before staggering back out, sucking for air like fish out of water. As such, we're no closer to ascertaining the nature of the threat, let alone eliminating it. You'll be going in blind, I know, but you've purged Sastasha before, and I'm certain that you can repeat the feat. Enter whenever you're ready. I look forward to hearing of your success.
We'll get back to this.
Yeah,
So many things we have to get. I forgot how many of these quests were just like, unlock the dungeon, complete the dungeon to complete the quest. That's great. It has to sit there in my log like a bump on a log for the rest of time. Anyway, my week has been fine. Been like for a week that I said, oh, it's time to relax. I did have a couple days where that definitely didn't happen.
I feel. Oh, well, you continue your anecdote. I was gonna have a non sequitur again.
It's been good. I finished up Sly 3 this week. That game's super good. We need to head over to the Miners Guild.
Which one has the Toonami thing in it?
Both of them do,
Like
actually.
3.
3 has...
That alone makes me want to play the Sly trilogy.
Oh,
Is it in the HD version?
Yes, they both... strangely, yeah, they are, but strangely enough, so Sly 2 has some bonus features, including some commercials, a couple of commercials, and a behind-the-scenes thing. Those are not in the HD collection for some reason. The commercials are the behind the scenes being missing is extremely weird. But yeah, neither of the commercials are there. One of them was an MTV commercial, which I can understand why that wouldn't be in there. But the other one was just their generic commercial, so I don't know why they removed it. But hey, that's all up on YouTube, so. But yeah, I would highly recommend this. The trilogy has some broken bits in it. The aspect ratio. No, the aspect ratio. The game is in widescreen, The 2D assets in the game are not. You will often see every time you use your binoculars, the edges of the screen.
Oops.
What?
I spent tombstones or whatever that I probably shouldn't have.
What'd you buy?
I bought a weapon, and then it turned out my current weapon is better.
I mean, the whatever weapon you get in that whatever weapon you get over there is gonna be better by default. So.
Then I hope I don't have 2 of this weapon, and the game told me I had none of it.
I know. I think the last thing you bought was a hat. Oh, I have enough for that too. I need to buy that extra ring. Actually, I think I have no. I don't have enough for both, but I don't know if I can.
I still remember early on we cleared out all our quests. There's a risk of saying if you're playing an MMO and don't have like a quest log of 20 quests, are you really playing an MMO? And it's like, well, we had that at one point where it was clear. We were free. We just had to worry about the main story quest.
I bought a second ring. I can. I think the next thing I will buy is the weapon though, because that's my next lowest level item. But I wanted to get. I like to do things in order, as you know. As you know.
As you know, the fish eye is worth 15 points.
Where? Oh, you went over to the miners.
Do that bit anymore.
I think we only do that bit. But yeah, what else? Slide 3's finished. Have you seen Star's Discord? My brother got in a Japanese Saturn, so I've been testing all 20. So it was not just the Saturn though, because it was a Japanese Saturn. It was a fight stick, 2 controllers, the 3D controller, which is for knights. It's called the 3D controller. It's just a controller with a joystick. Although to call that thing a joystick is dialogue. Call that thing a joystick is it's like calling the 3DS thing the nub in a joystick.
How else am I supposed to play Smash Brothers?
I have no idea.
Heard about a petition, have you? And you'll do as we ask, no questions asked? Great attitude. Now then, the situation's like this.
Oh, I guess I'll do the... No, this isn't right. Be damned if I put our sister's fate in a stranger's hands. I'm going myself.
I don't know why whenever I don't know how to, or like what voice to go for, one of my main defaults is, "Hi there."
I mean, my default is just...
reporter and/or Zach Brannigan. Hello.
My default is, yeah. Your default is a lot more exaggerated than my default, at least. Mine's just generic. Anyway.
Oh, brilliant plan, brother. Go blundering into the sunken temple of Karn. The place is a death trap.
What guarantees do we have this adventurer can beat those traps? None, that's what. But you know better than what what these muscles are capable of.
Person just throws me, tosses me into...
What the hell do you mean you've already beaten those traps You've beaten those traps already. Wait, you're the reason Nanako's in this trouble. I'm gonna end you, I swear it.
Nanako, oh no. The baby. Calm yourself, brother. This adventurer is not to blame for what happened. Besides, she's perfect for the task. Let's start again, shall we? I am Cesaruka, and this is my twin brother, Pavokali. And as you may have gathered, we need you to mount a rescue mission in the sunken temple of Korn. After you defeated the temple's snares and traps, the place was officially open for research. The concern parted with the order of Nalthal to fund an expedition.
And the research team was led by none other than Nanako, our little sister. She's the one who wrote the book on the ruins of Sildi. I'm gonna assume that's how it's pronounced. The research to end all other research on the place. Nobody except her was gonna figure out that Sildi and Ulda are both descended from Belda'ian civilization. Sunken Temple of Korn is the native rock. No way in the Seven Hells was she not Was she going to not lead that expedition?
I just noticed they both have the different colored eyes, but symmetrical of each other. Heterochromia, that's what it's called.
Right.
But who comes bumbling in? A band of relic raiders, that's who. The greedy horse son set off a trap, and now our little sister is stuck in the stinking place.
Foxy bastards, putting Neneko in danger. They aren't Tonberry mints already. You can best be sure that I'll end them myself.
And that's the situation as it stands. Talk to Bibimu at the entrance to the temple, and she'll let you in. You go and get Neneko out of there in one piece. You hear?
One Piece, like the anime.
Nanako, like the video game.
Is there anything else over in Ul'dah right now? No, that's in a different location. That's Casa del Sol. It's looks like no. We can just walk over there, I guess. Oh, walk over there. I mean, teleport, of course. But yeah, Saturn. What else did it come with? A memory expansion thingy. One of the cartridges. The thing takes actual cartridges for as memory cards, as well as anyway. And then about 20 games, and I have been testing all of them to make sure that they work. I mean, they all work. I figured they all work. I want to see how much I can play through them because, like I said, it's a Japanese Saturn, so a lot of these games are. I could not figure them out in the slightest. But hey, I want to see what they all look like.
No, wait, that is right. Does this game have a way to change your equipment's appearance without changing the appearance? I believe what you're describing is glamours, correct?
Correct. That is why I look like I'm in a summer outfit right now. Even though I'm
that is glamours. Am I going the right way? I think I am.
You can play the true, as most people say, the true end game is Fashion Fantasy 14.
With each passing week, it gets harder and harder to resist the temptation to get this subscription just so I can use my Fantasia. I want it. It's right there.
I'm not gonna stop you. I'm just gonna warn you.
Oh yeah, like you said, I should probably put that money into the computer or other things that I also need to put that money into, and also we've got so much free trial to do, and it's going to get even more once the update happens.
Yes. Right.
I highly recommend 14 from what I've played. And you know, if you're unsure about it, there's a free trial up to level 60 that includes the award-winning Heavensward expansion. It will soon include what was it, Stormblood?
Stormblood. Sorry, I just like chanting Stormblood.
Funny meme, but also genuinely, this game is quite good. I'm enjoying this a lot, and I wasn't much for MMOs because my attention span doesn't keep up with it. Admittedly, half of that is because we are streaming it, which helps that issue. And also, I have someone who is consistently telling me where we need to go or what we need to do. But
yes, consistently. I do that
yeah.
That was more of a joke that I keep not doing it. But
it's got a great community. It's got great gameplay. I enjoy it.
Welcome to the stately ruin that was and is the sunken temple of Quan. What a relief that they actually sent someone who's been here and knows the drill. The twins, they can be a little overbearing. They'll need some of that imperiousness, thank you, soon enough, though, when it falls on them to run the concern. In case you didn't know, the two are the chairman's progeny, them and Miss Neneko. you will find it much changed within, and thanks to those fool robbers. Take care, but not so much that you cannot make haste. We'll get back to that. You're gonna be saying that a lot this stream. Off to Camp Tranquil. This one should be for.
This is making me nervous for next session.
No, we're not doing these all at once. We're not doing these all at once. Like I said, I'm splitting up the dungeons by patch. So, with the only exception being Binding Coil, which was a 2.0 thing, but I wanted to wait till we were properly geared, which we are now. Because as you saw, that thing was gonna kick our butts. Even unsynced. All right, we need to talk to Addiston.
I'll try again.
Well, I guess I'll read this dialogue while I wait for you, because I can't really do anything. Yes, I am Addiston. No. Whenever listening to the Shroud. Pray tell, why have you sought me out? You come at Lorianne's urging. Good heavens. An elemental smile upon me, sending one of the brave souls who smote the cultists to the Namtavor Keep. Well met, my friend. I am here at Arun Senna's behest to investigate the keep. You are here because of my findings. Terrible things fester within those ruins, and someone must destroy them. Yes, even though the lambs of Alamud and their dealings with the Void Scent plague us no longer, hope presence hanging over the place grows stronger by the day. Wood Whalers ventured into the keep to find the cause. The reports were chilling. Someone has completed the cultist ritual, summoned the most ghastly Void Scent. Over them reigns a leader, peerless in might and malice. You must fell this Void Scent Lord, and so dispel the foulness hanging over the ruins. Maxine guards the gates bound for a keep. Shall alert her to your coming. Now go, my friend, and may the elementals guide you to victory. How many 3DSs do I have? Well, personally, I just have the one. I had to, now Star has the other one. Most of the 3DSs in this house are broken, barring that one, which was easily repairable.
Yeah, my old one's still busted up, a tiny little red one. Still doesn't have a shoulder button.
But I have a Metroid Samus Returns 3DS that I use occasionally, although I've been using it a bit less nowadays because all I've really got to play on there is RPGs, and I'm not in the particular RPG mood right now. Yes, but that's what happens when your last purchase of Rayon the 3DS eShop was Atlas Games, I guess. Is you end up with a bajillion RPGs and not necessarily the entire want to play them all.
Why did they give me time? Oh well. Goodbye. Give me a goddamn card. Stop playing coy and giving me 53 coins. I don't need it. I am at maximum. That does not. Oh wait, no, that's not Gil. That's the MGP.
Yeah.
I still don't think that does much for me. Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna do.
Let me
That's okay.
I'm looking through the shot I posted of all the Saturn games, see if there's any that I particularly remember enjoying, or remember at all for that matter. Yeah, Soccer Wars. Let's see.
Jesus.
Visual novel. Virtual Fighter 2. Virtual Fighter 2 is fun.
Damn it.
Daytona USA, which is always fun.
Daytona.
Well, I've got that was my old 3DS before I upgraded to the XL, was the Link Between Worlds 3DS XL.
I'm gonna have so much fun playing around with a 3D. Even if I can't stream any of these games, I'm just gonna be just like, hee hee hee, I get to play 3D Land in 3D again.
Oh, that's the best way to play that game.
Actually, yeah, since it's homebrew, I can play just a ton of games in 3D that I
Yeah.
never did, or
Yeah.
or never got to play on in general. Does Gold have a 3D mode?
All of the
3D
3DS
integration?
game, all of the GB and GB, all the Game Boy and Game Boy Color games technically have 3D modes. Because if you hold a certain button combination,
No, I mean,
it's
not Pokemon Gold.
a WarioWare Gold
yeah.
Deluxe. I don't remember. There are some late 3DS games that don't have 3D modes, but I forget which ones.
Same?
I wish I got it. I originally wanted the
Oh, my frames are dropping. That's not good.
I originally wanted the
There you go.
I originally wanted the Majora's Mask 3DS XL or new 3DS XL, but the place I was getting my new 3DS XL from was sold out. So I just went, you know what, fine. I want a Special Edition, so I'll just buy the Monster Hunter one, despite having no interest in playing Monster Hunter.
I was so envious of the new 3DS and the 3DS XL. They both looked so cool. And I'm glad I finally have one. Now, is this new 3DS or is this just
That's
a
a new
normal 3DS but big?
That's on new 3DS XL.
Okay, just making sure. Damn it, took the one spot.
That means you can
although
play.
I'm still fine.
I mean, that's why Demon's Crest is on there. I'm pretty sure you can't play SNES games on a regular 3DS.
That's a surprise.
Yeah, I think that there was a few other new 3DS exclusives, but yeah, you couldn't do SNES games. I think I remember that being the big one. I think Minecraft. Well, I know three of the games that were new 3DS exclusive off the top of my head were Minecraft, Binding of Isaac, and Fire Emblem Warriors.
God, what the fuck was that? That's rude. Ow, you.
Honestly, of the 3DS, like just the regular 3DS, I always wanted the Pikachu 2DS.
Come on!
The Pikachu 2DS XL, the one with the face on it. I've not gotten any cards from this person.
Me neither. He just keeps giving me 53 coins. It's like, I don't need that. Give me the other card. Not a Titan, the other one. Probably don't need to play a card immediately to counter. Probably should wait until the time is right. Moon is right. Moon is right.
The moon is right.
Whoa!
I'm gonna lose this one. Oh wait, no, I think it'll be fine. Yep.
Come on! Either beat me or give your goddamn card, Bruce.
Well, yeah. But what else did I have? I've tested on the Saturn. Daytona USA, which is always fun. I'm curious. Have you ever played Daytona USA? I know you actually enjoy the NASCAR.
I have not.
You should. It's really fun.
My racing game knowledge is surprisingly lacking for someone who's a NASCAR enthusiast.
It's got an amazing soundtrack. Daytona USA is an amazing soundtrack.
One of the few NASCAR games I've played sucked ass. Don't play NASCAR 2000. It was kind of boring. Although maybe it would be better with the wheel or revisiting after all these years, because I didn't get much out of NBA Courtside or NFL Blitz, but I didn't really understand how basketball or football worked. But I mean, racing is pretty straightforward. You just go forward.
I mean,
but I also sucked at Mario Kart DS at the time. But I was also good at Mario Kart Wii, so like, I don't know what the deal is.
Blitz is pretty easy to pick up, thankfully. Let's see, looking through it. Fighting Vipers, which is a game, I finally got a card from him. I got a Titan.
That's the one I already have. I don't want Titan. I apparently got him. I apparently got Titan somewhere else. Maybe I
probably when we fought Titan.
I like that as I'm playing Triple Triad, I don't think it showed up on the stream, but either way, someone in my friends list is playing Marvel Snap.
Oh yeah, they updated the PC UI for that. And of course,
Good.
so I've seen a bunch of sponsored streams of that because like to promote that. That's the second time. Okay, I've gotten always in threes. Usually when I see, hey, you've obtained the challenge for doing enough card games, like that's a sign I need to stop.
I never stop.
I know.
Unless I lose. Or get what I came for. Or you say, hey, we got other shit to do.
I mean, it is almost an hour. We have almost hit an hour. And we've gotten two quests done. Two quests done in quotes.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I wouldn't be. I'm just. I'm not angry if you can't tell. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to reading. Fighting Vipers, which thankfully because it was the Japanese version, because it was the Japanese version, I immediately went to go unlock Pepsi Man, because of course, that's what you do with that game. Is you. What else? I forget what that one is. Both Virtual Cop games, which can be played with
I heard that for a sec there. I'm sorry. Continue. I'm terrible.
You can actually play those with the controller, which is nice. Let's see, a game that I thought was neat, but I'm not going to directly talk too much about it because I feel like I'm going to make it my next book club game. Now I remember what that one is. That's the one between Fighting Vipers and Virtual Cop 1 is Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner.
I didn't realize that game was that old.
Yeah, both it and Soul Hackers are Saturn games. Well, Soul Hackers you can play on 3DS. I know, because I've tried playing it on 3DS because I bought it. Let's see. Sakura Wars Steam Radio Show, which I'm pretty sure was just... So there's a lot of these... So if you don't know, there's these things on Saturn that I'll describe as data discs, because they were usually just filled with FMVs or random screenshots or a lot of... Because the Saturn could do all that stuff, because it was CD technology. So you get stuff like the Sakura Wars Steam Radio Show, which is just a bunch of... Hey, let's go watch these. Let's see these people talk, or let's see this FMV, or another game I'll talk about later, which also does that. I don't know what that one is. See, a lot of these I just went through so quickly that I don't even remember what they were, because a lot of them were just visual novels, or games that I could not play in the slightest.
I saw your footage of
Yes.
Evangelion.
God
damn it.
Oh no, that was the Gundam game. We got a Gundam game that's sort of a beat 'em up type thing. It was enjoyable. Super Robot Wars F, which I could not get in understand the slightest, but had the
the fucking one.
But it had apparently that one has the Avamex in it, so I guess I don't know. We got a.
Oh my god, this round has gone bad for me quickly.
Oh right, that's winning quote.
I might have lost from that fallen ace. Yeah, no. Fine, I'll leave. Because you're a fucking... Ah!
Alright, make sure you talk to...
You stingy asshole!
Make sure you talk to Addiston before we leave. I already said all his dialogue. So... yeah, racing game... Or horse racing game. Demo disc, which I put a lot... One of the things we got was a demo disc. And I just looked through it, which It's probably the game I spent the most time with, just because I just wanted to look through the whole demo disc, see if there's anything funny or interesting on there. There were some early screenshots of Sonic the Fighters, which I guess were interesting. I did not. Oh, I also learned from it that there was apparently a version of Zork on the Saturn, which I'm like, why? Why'd you put Zork on the Saturn? But it's like, all right, sure. What else?
Left.
Oh, whoops.
What brings you back to this tainted place, adventurer? Ah, so you are the one who has answered Brother Addiston's call to enter the ruins. I warn you, though, the keep has never been more perilous. The evil that dwells within has warped the forest life, turning woodland animals into brutish beasts. The place is feral. Our only hope is to slay the void sent at the heart of the castle. If we do not, well, I pray that the elementals guide your way through the keep, adventurer, and your victory brings peace to the forest.
I'm just going
took
through.
A sip of my drink.
All right. We go off to Camp Bronze Lake next. Yeah, I played the. So one of the the Saturn came with 2 Evangelion games. One of them was another data disc, as far as I could tell, because it started with like it showed the full intro and like full screen FMV. It's like, okay, and then I had no idea what was happening. So it's like, I'm gonna assume this is another data disc. And then the other one was the visual novel. So it's like, yep, it sure is happening. It did not have the intro, sadly.
Oh.
I assume that I think the visual novel just recently got a translation patch, but I don't remember. Lozong sent you our way, you say? Well, I'll be thrice damned at you. Aye, the heroic lady that lopped off the Unbury King's head. You remember us? We was the pair around the entrance to the Wanderer's Palace. We were right before the great bleeding Tonberry stabbed us. Here, wasn't we stabbed, love?
Indeed we were. 'Twas most unpleasant. Now, adventurer, you are here to do something we would prefer not to do ourselves. Venture into the Wanderer's Palace again.
Best we start at the beginning, eh? Like I was saying, it was acting all like little Tonberries when the big one snuck up behind us. Well, we tried to fight it off, but it got the best of us. Never been in worse shape, just lying there, bleeding. Hells, I thought we weren't good. I thought we weren't long for the realm. Just as I was thinking of my last words, lo and behold, the Tonberries we'd been having it out with started treating us, and us dragged back to health they did. That's when we learned the truth about the Tonberries. See, they was only menacing folk because of a curse. Curse that you lifted when you slew the Tonberry King. That laughter and twice as kindly again, where it was a right pleasure having them care for us for a fair spell. I pity those peaceful days didn't last. A band of Mamulja that called themselves the Silver Scales came storming into the palace. They say they're mercenaries, but they're nothing but the scum of the bleeding realm.
The howling, the blood, and so many dead. As if that weren't enough, The surviving Tonberries were locked away deep in the ruins. Why in the name of the 12 do they deserve such a fate, I ask you? We had grown rather fond of the Tonberries while living amongst them. They have good hearts, no matter how odd their appearance. None of that should matter anyway. This fellow is Huron, and I am Mikote. Are we lesser a couple for our difference? I should think not.
Chew.
My heart goes out to the Tonberries. To be so betrayed, so ill-treated, and locked away in some horrid dungeon. And by one's own people, no less. My dearest and I know their pain all too well. We both had to leave our birthplace. Why, you ask? Simply because we were different. No, we will not sit idly by and let the Tonberries be subjected to such terrible treatment.
Well said, love. But as much as we'd like to give the silver scales the boot ourselves, we can't stand up to a cartload of Mamulja. But please, say you'll do it in our place. The Wanderer's Palace is the deal. Only on the Tonberries have got. Now you'll have to speak to Abazi Chirazi and get a ride in his boat across the lake. What's it now? Bon voyage?
Close enough.
What's up?
Just think I got lost is all. There we are. No. Come on now.
Come on, a treasure hunter there, and have you? Well, I'll take you across the lake, but be warned. The palace you're making for is held by the Silver Scales, and their leader's the most fearsome of the lot. The Tonberries aren't friends of mine, but even I think the way the Mamulja have been imprisoning them is wrong. Capturing them, turning them into thralls. Go and give the sellswords hell. Alright, off to Costa del Sol.
Or triple triad.
No, stop.
That's okay. The actual objective is in the way.
Which star? I shall have to thank Dristwitz, for he was good at this word. He promised he'd find you. I'm lucky to have such friends. What can I say? In the company of heroes, you keep good company. And that's what I need.
Heroes.
And that's what I need. What I need your help with. Sure, you remember Brayflox. In a bit of trouble she is. Yet, as the captain of the guards here, I can hardly go charging off to her rescue. Yet, would I forsake a friend? Never. So I thought of you, Twitch. Truly, your timing is fortuitous, and your fortitude unmatched. If there's any who can help our mutual Gavi friend, it is you. Now, off you go then, to Brayfox's long stop.
Not the Graboblin.
Just fly over the river now. Isn't that great? Oh, it's pouring out here. Goodness.
This is a long drive. Woo.
If I read this person's name is Inakumi and not Inumaki.
Imakuni.
Where? There you are. Making 3-point turn.
Goody Uplander is here to give Lent hand to Gobby flock of brave flocks. Uplander's tongue flaps make for happy Gobby. Brave flocks ear catch enemy foot noise. Illuminati want brave flocks' secret, okay. Dirty take they try and try. Psh. Sticky sweet secret recipe. Brave flocks can now give to Gobby friend. Brave Flocks' cheese is most tasty fresh, and now Brave Flocks is a hunted gobby. Brave Flocks is no cheese maker. Brave Flocks' free cheese recipe from Illuminati. Cheese is gobby birthright. No gobby die make Illuminati cheese lords. But now they want to make Brave Flocks dead gobby.
Every time the goblin, like the goblins come, I was just like, oh no, what's happening? At the Illuminati. This is not the only time the Illuminati is mentioned either.
Oh my god, I love Charles Xavier.
Brave Flocks give Uplander Lent hand and pastime, yes? Mighty Rockmen fall with gobby help, yes? Now is time for Lent hand to be Brave Flocks' Iron Fist. Oh.
Being a Marvel. Alright, well that's a quest that's not in our quest log anymore, so that's good. Camp Dragonhead.
I might stand up to stretch real quick. Sitting down all day I think is bugging my back. Although, my sleep was weird. I can't tell if I got too much or too little. All I know is that my body was just like, no, for like a good few hours.
I fell asleep.
It's so hot.
I fell asleep pretty early last night. I was surprised. I was just sitting there. It's like, I don't want to go. I was like,
yeah, that's why I think I overslept, because I think I went to bed when I took my dosage last night, and then when I took my dosage again this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long either of those were for.
But I am on dog watching this for the weekend, so it's like I realized, you know, I should probably go to bed early because I'm probably gonna get woken up early because the dog's gonna want outside. So I went to bed. I also checked, like, because I was worried. It's like, oh no, what if I miss my daily in Pokemon Sleep, because they give you a daily for actually going to bed at the right time. That is not a joke. And then I looked, like, oh, it's because I thought it was either 30 minutes before or 30 minutes, like between 30 minutes before the time you set for your sleep or 30 minutes after. No, it's 2 hours before. So I could have gone to bed earlier.
Yeah, no, that didn't help.
Drink some water. I need actually another glass. I need some water. Actually, wait.
I have been drinking water.
I still have some right, because I had to do some grocery shopping for, like I said, so for food this weekend, and I ended up getting myself a case of canned water, Liquid Death.
Where are we going?
We're heading west, over to White brim font. Front. I made that I made that mistake a bunch when we were in there originally too. Keep wanting to call it white brim font. Just imagine someone edits the map to where it's called white brim font and it's in just a completely different font with the rest of the map. I don't think there's a font called white brim, but maybe there is, I don't know.
We're just kind of hanging out in the sky real quick. Where'd you go?
Over to white brim front, not font, for the quest, the blood for stone. If you need to remove the quests that we've already picked up the jobs for, you can actually, if you open your quest log and click on them 3 times, there'll be a stop sign or a cancel mark over it, and it won't show up in your quest log anymore, or the quest log on the side rather. Excuse me.
Sorry, I was stretching again.
That's fine.
Where? What?
We need to head west. Where you are? Not that way. You're going the wrong way. You're going east.
I thought you said west.
Is the quest down on your quest log right now, or are you going too far again?
I don't think it is.
Head
But
back.
I think I know where I need to go.
You are heading the wrong way.
Nah,
Now
I
you're
don't
heading-
know where I need to go.
Head over to where I am, and then you can follow me. See the blue dot? That is me. Oh, there you are. There you are. Hi. Do you want to know what would be fun? Actually, I don't remember where no, they're up higher. I don't remember how high up. How high can you go? When Donkey Kong
Whoa.
again.
Apparently high enough to clip into the ceiling.
Which star? You've come to lend your aid. You've come to lend us your strength. Asturiander is in your debt. You will rejoice with us to know that the battle for the Stone Vigil has finally begun. First wave has already breached the outer defenses and entered the keep. As depraved a foes the Drabanians are, they have a certain cunning. The place teems with unbelievers who gladly embrace death to manage the nice of foam of advance. We come to slay dogs that are bled by nits. There are graver matters still. After our first wave stormed the keep, the enemy sealed the breach behind them. The vigil headgate is now a welter of molten iron, sharp as a headman's axe. We can no longer send reinforcements by land. Danger is great, but we must go by air. I shall lead the second wave, and would have you join your strength to ours. Sir Nathan and Oichi in the Stone Vigil itself. I shall join you as soon as I have seen to the airships.
The Stone Vigil, that's one I remember. You're not who I'm looking for. Neither are you. Where is the door?
At the bottom? just gonna ignore that name.
Oh. Now, where are you? There's like 4 dungeons over here.
Head north of where you are right now. Hi. Hail, Twitch. Lord Drillmon sent word. The airship will not be long in coming. And then we charge. All White Brimfont knows your name, Twitch Star, who penetrated the Stone Vigil's defense. Why, to this day, I remember the cheer that rang out when we heard you aid it at Isgabine low. Your presence here is tonic, pure tonic for the troops. Too long have the damned dragons desecrated our keep. Hollow and willing, the Stone Vigil shall return to Ishgard before this day is out. Right, another one I hide. I guess we missed this one in Limsa. Back to Limsa.
It says when I zone out and the game is still loading the area. I guess I don't know. Yeah, about my computer. I don't know what it says about my computer.
We need to head to the Axe Castle again. Well, it doesn't help that there's a lot of people here. Oh, this one's gonna be weird for you to get to. You're gonna want to head north from the crystal. Actually, I'll just wait for you. It's easier that way. Let's see. You're Twitch Star, are you? Chief will be pleased that you came. Now, time's of the essence. We'll all get straight to business. During your travels, might you have heard might be as you heard tell of Mistbeard, the legendary pirate? Hills, I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard of the bloke. In a soul and limbs that don't know of his exploits. A ship on the seven seas was sailed from Mistbeard's grasp. Not even the golden fleet of Ul'dah. But one day, at the height of his notoriety, a man vanished without a trace while sailing the Rotano. Since then, rumors have spread that Mistbeard left to find a treasure trove of plunder. Folk believe it's somewhere out there, just waiting to be plucked like a ripe fruit. Your task pertains to that treasure. I'll take over from here, Denston. Chief! Greetings, friend. It's been a while since you sent the Black Wolf to the Seventh Hell. Before I begin, let me make it clear I do not request your aid in my capacity as Storm Marshal. Nay, the matter is purely private. With that detail established, I shall continue Destin's tale. For a time, folk lost interest in Mistbeard's cache. Such was its elusiveness. But recent developments have treasure hunters across the world stirring anew. South of Vilbrand, upon the Rotano Sea, lie the Eldales. Along the fringe of these remote islands, there is an expanse of water into which few ships dare venture. Nature has conspired to perpetually shroud the area in heavy mist. A man can hardly see his own hand in front of him.
Hi, Solid.
I'm finally glad that you two are doing the Peggle stuff. That's been in the works for a while.
Yeah, I didn't expect it so soon, but it's the main time we're both available, so I was just like, yeah, sure, we can do it, Dan. Even though both of us have a very packed weekend. Please support Solid stream tomorrow. I know I got a stream tomorrow that you guys should also go check out if you want to see some Uno or Mario and Sonic. But Solid's doing a whole big event. It's gonna be from like noon to midnight. It's gonna be rad. If I can be there at the start of it, I'll be there at the start of it. And if I can raid into it, then I'll raid into it. Actually, fuck it. Oh. While I'm plugging, there you go. Anyway, where were we?
Be it incident, accident, or intent, countless vessels have entered that mist, never to be seen again. Over the years, some few survivors have washed ashore with tales of an island hidden within, which appeared without warning to smash their ships into flotsam. So it was the legend of Hullbreaker Isle was born. In the wake of the calamity, however, came to be that the mist would lift under certain conditions. As luck would have it, on one such day, a merchantman mistakenly sailed straight into the area. The ship eventually came upon a deserted isle, whereupon it made an astonishing discovery. The Horror, Mistbeard's own flagship, lying broken within the cove. Though he yearned to explore the wreck, the captain wisely chose to return to familiar waters before the mist could regather. Upon returning to Limsa Laminsa, he forbade his crew from revealing the discovery to a single soul. But word inevitably spread, as is often the way of such things. Even as we speak, treasure hunters are scrambling to find a way to the legendary Hullbreaker Isle, that they might claim Mistbeard's cache. I would have you get there before they do, Twitch, and retrieve a single object from the horror, a golden coffer containing Mistbeard's crest. The chief would do the job himself, but his being storm marshals like to attract unwanted attention. That's why he wants you to go in his stead. So long as you bring back what he asks for, you're welcome to keep whatever else you find. Though I make my request off the record, I must impress upon you that the matter is of a grave import to our nation's future. I shall be praying for your success.
How dare I? How dare I support one of my friends? Of course I would. Of course I would, Solid. How goes 14? Pretty well. It seems like most of the quests we've been doing are just, hey, let's unlock an area.
Yeah. Now, no doubt you're wondering how you're gonna get to the isle. I got a ship more than where I would Dradox. Meet me there and when your preparations are in order, and I'll ferry you over.
But Freeze gave me a 3DS, and I got a badge from Premium Edition Games, so that's real cool. Now I can play more Pokemon games. I mean, I could just emulate, but it'll be comfortable experience.
Yeah, now you can play more Pokemon games without your computer exploding.
And DS games as well. Not that that was really as much of a problem. Mystery Dungeon and Diamond go relatively smoothly.
When you're paying attention to them.
Yeah, when I'm tabbed into them. I'm down here. Ah, there it is.
Everything in order? Let's get you over to Hullbreaker Isle before a swarm of scavengers. I'll get us there in one piece, never you fear. I've been keeping an eye on the weather, and I know exactly when the mist will clear up. When you arrive,
One Piece pirates.
make your way to the wreck of the Har. Miss Beard's coffer. There's bound to be somewhere inside. As for how you're supposed to get back afterwards, I'm sure you'll figure something out. The resourceful venturer that you are. I'll be waiting for you in Limsa.
I read that as Hope Breaker, like the big suit.
Yeah, I actually enjoy that dungeon. Anyway, now we're finally back to the Mordona quests in Mordona. We're done with everything else.
It only took us an hour and a half. Definitely not a lot of that was taken up by Triple Triad, nope. Or unwrapping gifts. Triple Triad is crack cocaine. Jesus. Now, Freeze, would you rank it higher or lower than Pringles? Callback. Okay. Freeze, where you going? Sorry, I was making sure I was unmuted.
Oh, whoops! How long was I muted?
I'm gonna drive into the sky.
Did you hear my comment about Pringles?
No.
Okay, I said I put Triple Triad above Pringles but below Cheez-Its.
Now I just want Cheez-Its.
See?
And Pringles, and to play Triple Triad.
I tried to. I had to order groceries early. Hey, look how convenient. Anyway, like I said earlier, I tried to.
Where's that Triple Triad gamer?
Chicken and biscuits I enjoy them, but I don't really have them too often. They can be a bit dry. Drier than Cheez-Its and Pringles, at least. But anyway, I was doing some grocery stuff, and I saw that Blaze was doing like these weird like flavor mashups. Like here's Cheeto here's Cheeto flavored Lay's. It's like, I want those, so I ordered them, and apparently the store was sold out of them. So I didn't get my Cheeto flavored Lay's. I just got Cheetos instead.
Holy shit. I feel like this person's gonna kick my ass. Yep, that's not a good sign to start with.
Probably. Yeah, this is. Oh yeah, I see the immediate what thing they're doing here. This is an ascending deck focused on. Oh, hold on. Let me get that for you. Oh yeah, that's not Funyun flavored. Yeah, the Funyun flavored Pringles as well. I'm not a big Funyun person, so yeah. Then the other ones I also.
Oh no.
I also tried.
I mean, that's not a bad thing. Triple Triad is very good.
I also saw. Yeah, I also tried to get the all dressed Ruffles. The all dressed Ruffle flavored Lay's chips, and they were sold out of those as well. What can you do?
Options against me, but
yeah, this person looks like they're running an entire deck themed around Ascension with their Imperial cards. So we're probably not going to be able to deal with this anytime soon.
So it says he already does Marvel Snap and Magic the Gathering. He can't go back. He's not strong enough. You can. You can. I believe in you.
I wanted to try. If I'm talking about like,
let me use that fucking card.
if I want to talk about weird limited time flavors, I'm sad I missed that. I'm sad I never got to try the Old Bay Goldfish. Those I like goldfish, and Old Bay has a good seasoning if you like crab.
Crab. I think I think I added his card to my deck. Wow, that's the worst one I could have had.
Somehow won that. And I got his Ritaten card. I don't know, when I usually when we get chips from the store, I usually just go for salt and vinegar, and sometimes I go for some of the weirder flavors like salt and pepper chips. I enjoy pickle chips, always a good thing.
I want it.
Those are pickled flavored chips and not pickle chips. Those are different things. Usually when there's a local sandwich place, not local, but there's a regional sandwich place we go to often, and usually they have dirty chips there, and I usually get a. Oh, how were the? I'd heard about the ketchup and mustard Doritos. How were Did you try those? How were those?
Are you talking to someone in chat, or?
I'm talking to someone in chat. Sorry. Unless you've tried them.
No, I haven't. That's the one card you gave me already.
Yeah, I imagine a lot of those specialty flavors go pretty quickly. Not a fun person to fight against, I have to say. Yeah, I thought when I was looking.
They're not hard, but I would agree with your sentiment. They're not fun either.
I was looking through when I was ordering stuff from the grocery store. I saw they were doing like sandwich flavored Lay's, like Cubano or BLT flavored, but they're Lay's. Those were all sold out. Not that I would get BLT flavored Lay's. I'm good. Although I assume they mostly taste like bacon and tomato.
I didn't think that would do anything, but it at least keeps me from getting caught. Well,
I never tried the late night cheeseburger chips. I
is
imagine
that
they're
still a thing? I tried that once, ages ago.
I don't know. Cheese said that it was probably his least favorite, so I assume it's not a thing. I assume it's not a thing. What did you like them?
I liked it. Tasted like a cheeseburger, but it was a chip.
Oh yeah, lime chips are I almost bought some lime tortilla chips, and then I realized, wait, no, we already have plenty of chips. I think I'm ready
My
to
dad
tap
did
out.
that one too.
I'm ready to tap out on this person if you're ready as well. The honey
you know
must.
me, I'm never ready to, but if we need to, then this will be my last
I would
one.
like to move on.
Okay, I will do one last round. And that will be it. It probably won't go very well from how this first move's been going. That's not what I want.
I'm gonna go look for the parts. I don't think I saw any while we were around it.
Ah, it's a draw. Fine. I said that was my last one. I will stick to it.
Thank you.
And what are we actually supposed to be doing here?
We're looking for storage crates. I found one. Oh, stay over here so you can walk over to where I am on the map.
I don't see you. Oh, you walked off without me. I was distracted by a game of Triple Triad, though, which is understandable. He's got eyes on you.
I'll be fine.
You don't seem to care much about me.
Which is weird. We're both the same level. But now I've got to
Is it
fight
a
you two.
class? Damn it. Listen here, you subspace emissary looking motherfucker.
Got it. I remember, I'm trying to think like, oh, what's a weird chip flavor that... Chicken and waffle, I remember when they did chicken and waffle lays, those were surprisingly good. Those were like really sweet and... yeah, it's surprisingly good.
The weird thing about the cheeseburger one, I think I've told this anecdote ages ago, it tasted like all the parts of a cheeseburger, but in a chip. It felt, that was surreal about it. I was like, how did they get pickle in here amongst all the other flavors and it still makes sense?
If you like those, if you like a chip that you might like the chip that I usually get from, which I get one called, it's not Lay's specifically, but I get a Funky Fusion, which is like it's you know, like when you get a Dum Dum and it's the mystery flavor, aka we just put this the the stick in at at the end of the day, and it's just all the residual flavors combined. That's what a funky fusion is, basically. It's just a combination of a lot of flavors. So it's a bit sour, it's a bit sweet, it's a lot of things. It's so good.
Funky Fusion sounds like a bumper you would see on Boomerang. That's just like, what if we made these characters into the Funky Phantom?
I know they're different. I assume they don't do it the same way, but
What's the point of this bridge? There's no doors.
Good question. I don't know. Welcome back. Still attending to the business in the workshop.
Yeah. Let me guess. You've lost. No broken, no traded for magical beans, the parts we need.
Here you go,
You're
ma'am.
in here. Well, Color me mildly impressed. I was half expecting the worst and got, well, less than the worst. Don't get all giddy on me now. You're still not off the hook for stealing away Master Garland. But I'll admit, I'm beginning to see why he might feel the need to latch latch himself onto an adventurer like he might a stray pup. All right, let's see if I can't salvage this. All right, let's see if I can't salvage this mess of a masterpiece. I think that's it. Both Magitech and Photon Cannon should be functional. That said, I'm no Garlean. There's no third eye hidden up under these lovely locks, and there's a great deal I don't know about their machina. I can't guarantee the cannons won't misfire, but then again, misfire is better than no fire, eh? Even so, I wouldn't recommend using the weaponry in actual battle. Speaking of fire, it's high time I got back to the ironworks. Patching up those cannons has given me a few ideas. You take good care of that armor, or you'll have me to answer to, Star. Okay. You're scary, but in a cool way. Your Magitech's armors, Magitech, and Photon Cannons are now operational. They can be accessed via the pet hotbar when riding your mount. However, please note that these weapons do not employ lethal force and will have no effect in combat. So, it's basically the same as the effect the reindeer had.
Yeah. One more quest.
By the way, I'll fully admit I zoned out a little bit again. I think because of the sleep stuff I mentioned before. You want to know what got me a second wind?
What?
I slapped myself in the face with this cold water bottle.
Oh, that'll work.
It was like, well, it's worth a shot. And sure enough, being hit in the face with a very hard, cold object that is also wet, it does a pretty good job at making you wake back up again.
Make sure you don't concuss yourself.
Of course. Not that hard. The force, not the of course the thing is hard, because it's a water bottle.
Anyway, let's
Wobble. What?
we head over to
Oh, I'm lost already.
okay, that's why I came back.
No, I'm very lost.
I see where you are, I'm looking at the map. There you are, hi. Right, we gotta go this way.
What's the song for the mech?
It's a terror theme from Final Fantasy VI.
Okay, that's what I thought.
among giants.
Among Us?
I made so the final chapter for Sly 3 is Honor Among Thieves, so I made the Among Us joke. Of course I did, because you ruined me in that aspect.
I'm glad.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not complaining.
Good. I am yet again a negative influence on those around me, but in a way that's not actually harmful, just annoying. that is the goal. To be a negative influence, but not in a way that's actually harmful. Just someone's like cursed with the knowledge of something.
Oh, this quest line. I didn't realize. Okay, this is where you get that. Okay.
Clintota tires of having the possessions of others foisted upon her. It feels like they combined forced and hoisted into foisted. Seven hells. Are those bloody furballs blind? God. Skarnfrunskin. Skarnfrunson. Not Skarnfrunskwin. It's writ clear as day. Pardon me. The Moogle meant no harm, I'm sure, but this marks the third time this past fortnight. I found myself in possession of a delivery intended for another. I do not expect all Moogles to be well versed in Rogadin naming conventions, but when they are unsure of the intended recipient, could they at least have the courtesy to ask before dumping it off and flitting away unseen? Look closely here. This missive is clearly marked for my brother, Risflo Skarfriskson. He makes his home in Limsa and serves on guard duty at the Octant more often than not. I have a mind to send this letter right back where it came from, but my confidence in those furballs wears thin. I put my trust in them, and I'd not be surprised to see the letter end up in the hands of Kilfreer himself. Perhaps you could deliver this letter to Risflo the next time your travels take you to Limsa, and tell him that though his sister would never think of reading his mail, she thinks he could do much better for himself than some vapid tavern wench. Man, that must be even more annoying. Not just getting the wrong mail, getting love letters intended for someone else. A relative, no less. It pissed me off, too. I mean, I'd be a bit more happy for my sibling, of course, but...
Where are you going?
Don't we need to leave?
There's still a quest over here.
Oh?
The last one that was at the quest I was talking about when I said that we had one more quest.
Oops.
Why, if it isn't Twitch Star herself. I was not expecting such a celebrated guest. To what do I owe the honor of this visit?
I really like your Bruno Bucciarati shirt.
You were directed here, you say, by a man in a foreign garb. The opportunity spoken must surely refer to our latest anthropogeographical endeavor. Quite how we came to know of it is another matter. All knowledge of this project was supposed to be restricted down to my organization. But that is something for me to ponder in private. You're here now, and your services will, I am certain, prove invaluable. I must warn you, however, the venture we have in mind is no simple excavation. An unprepared or incautious adventurer would very well find herself on an unplanned and unpleasant journey to Thal's solemn halls. Knowing this, do you still wish to lend your cooperation?
Yeah.
I rather thought you would say that. Your courage is scarcely a secret.
Well, courage is one thing you can call it.
Now, the first... I don't know who this is. Well, I guess we'll find out. Oh, it's Sid. Twitch, I thought it was you. What brings you to St. Coinox? Don't tell me. The Alliance has sent you on another realm-shaking, history-making mission to lay low an apparently insuperable foe, yes? No. Ah, I see you two are already acquainted. That is well. Master Garland, our intrepid hero here Sorry, I had to sneeze. Our intrepid hero here caught wind of the forthcoming expedition, which and has kindly pledged to assist us. She has she? Glad to have you aboard, Twitch. You don't have the faintest idea what you volunteered for, or have you? Do you?
Not a clue.
Very well. Let us begin at the beginning. The sons of Saint Coinoc are tasked with unearthing secrets of the long lost Allegan Empire, and this present endeavor aims to delve more deeply into the civilization's mysteries than ever before. But no, I know that look. In the event that you feel ill-equipped to contribute much on the subject of Allegan archaeology, I invite you to recall your encounter with the Ultima weapon. That mechanical monstrosity represented a feat of engineering far beyond aught Gaul or Erlemald can presently achieve. Nero Olskava simply awoke it. I mention this by way of a reminder that you have had what one might term extensive first-hand experience with a notable Allegan relic. In short, you're practically an archaeologist.
I don't think that's how that works.
Now, to the core of the matter. Here in Mordona there stands an entire Allegan structure which we have yet to investigate. I speak, of course, of the Crystal Tower. After witnessing the destructive capabilities of the Ultima weapon, and the Lustrum of Dalaman before it, it seems wise to treat any remnants from that era with the utmost caution. They must be analyzed, monitored, and above all, kept from falling into the wrong hands. Put it plain, I have no wish to see another megalomaniacal Gatus wield one of those weapons. It was this thought which first moved me to contact the Sons and propose that the tower be explored. For several millennia, the Crystal Tower remained hidden, buried deep underground. But, like so many other things that were better left undisturbed, the structure was freed from its stony prison by the great upheaval which accompanied the coming of the Seventh Umbral Era. Wait, did I miss a line?
It now stands revealed in.
Yeah. I think technically, and revealed in all its splendor, gleaming spear of crystal pointed at the bosom of the heavens.
Look at that sword. They got goo going down it. Or rock.
Redstone, this is Minecraft.
Minecraft! Better Minecraft story mode than the actual game. Oh, it's that place from Legend of Zelda.
We believe the tower to be a repository of much of the ancients' wisdom. Fortunately, its entrance is guarded by formidable defenses, and we cannot much as peep through the keyhole, much less step foot inside. These defenses take the form of statues, carved into the likeness of giant swordsmen, the ancient sentinels, as the Sons are wont to call them. The first barrier we must overcome. Why not simply fly over them in the airship, you ask? We've tried before. A vessel that ventures too close to the tower is blasted out of the air. We either destroy those statues, or the front door is forever beyond our reach. My colleagues and I are ill-suited to negotiating such deadly hazards. Thus, if we are to gain access to the tower's secrets, we must needs employ the services of an experienced adventurer. It will be difficult and dangerous, Twitch, but I can think of no finer woman for the task. Still trying to find the voice. If I didn't know any better, you'd say you had a taste for these deadly escapades. I look forward to working with you again.
I mean, I certainly don't say no to them.
There is much and more to be done before we can begin the expedition proper. Take some time to prepare yourself, and I shall explain the challenges that lie ahead. Our first objective is to reach the entrance to the Crystal Tower. As I previously mentioned, however, that will prove no easy task.
Isn't Crystal Tower in the name of a video game?
No. I don't think so.
Is there an arcade game about crystals?
That's,
At least
it's Crystal Castles.
That's probably what I'm thinking of.
The entrance is guarded by powerful defense mechanisms, each utilizing one of the four elements: fire, water, wind, or earth. Anyone attempting to simply stroll past these sleeping sentinels invites swift obliteration. Based on Master Garland's analyses, however, we are reasonably certain that the attacks of these lethal contraptions can be reflected using a crystal of the corresponding element.
So we need to find the avatar.
Naturally, these crystals must be of surpassing clarity through the slightest impurities, much like the flawless specimens used by the Beastmen in their primal summoning rituals. Ahem. Perhaps I should have said exactly like the specimens they use. Were there any other way, we would not ask this of you. But we need someone to enter the Beast Tribe's stronghold and liberate those perfect crystals. For the moment, I would have you focus on obtaining 2 of the 4 crystals we acquire. Raymek for Lenosha, where both the sap's spawning ground and Ugamora mines are located. You may be certain that the materials used in the Beastman's sacred rituals will be well defended. Whether you choose to venture alone or with your companions, I shall leave to your discretion. But whatever you do, please be careful. Okay then. I guess we'll go murdering, because we haven't really done any combat this stream.
They like to murder. I still think we should watch Nimona, because, again, just from the clips that I've seen, the main 2 just remind me of our dynamic.
You know what? I am always up for watching things. Remember, these used to be a lot more complex.
You're over there. Oops.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't say anything.
Or shit about your fate. I'm not
Yeah,
getting
these
anything out of
if I
that.
remember right, these used to be a lot more complex. Now they're not. Now we just do this.
So I found out why I was confused why the kobolds are different. Apparently Japanese kobolds are not the same as, like, I guess European kobolds, question mark. So the ones that I knew are like what they are, but this is also that. They're just, it's kind of like how fantasy races are different in different regions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Jumney, thank you for... I believe that was during your Twilight Princess stream I learned that. I believe I had asked. Thank you for teaching me. Well, somebody mentioned in your chat the other day that Dokapon has the same situation where the kobolds are different, and they're like the ones from this game. Just little little freaky guys, just living their lives.
This is very far north.
Is it? Am I going to the wrong one?
Wait, which direction are you going? I don't see you.
There is something over here.
Where is...
Did we do this already? I think we did this already. I think this is one of the... I think it's trying to prompt me towards the entrance. That's not what we did.
Yeah.
I really like this song. I like the reindeer, but this song is really sweet when I don't think about the Brentalfloss version. I was not throwing shit against Brentalfloss, by the way. It is funny. It's just also I like the song just as its own. What's this? Party. Uh-oh. Oops.
Now it's a party.
Is that a reference to something? Ow! What the fuck? That was like so long without somebody showing up. And then somebody just sprayed me in the back of the head with a spray gun.
I don't remember which, like... I know it's a fighting game. Is it Deadpool? No. We just throw them in, it's like, now it's a party. I think it might be Dante. It's probably Dante. Alright, let's go deliver these crystals.
Deadpool. I want to do a aileron roll. No, barrel roll. The one thing I learned from MatPat, I still keep in the brain. Koi to koi. Triple triad. I must leave it for now.
And we've got an hour left, so probably want to not do...
Yeah. Fair
Well, for
point.
Final
Besides, I
Fantasy,
think
that
we end
is.
up against them anyway.
Yeah, well, we got an hour left on Final Fantasy. We're still got our own separate things after this. So stay tuned for both streams. How progress your efforts in infiltrating the beast and strongholds.
There we go.
These are the named crystals of the beast tribes. I've seen countless specimens from I know not how many excavations, but nothing compared to these. The purity, astounding. We've done well, Twitch, but these are not our possession. We lack only the crystals of fire and wind. The former lies in Zahark, the war camp of the Amalja in Thanalan. The latter in Nadalan, the roots of the Ixil in the hills of Korthus.
Nanalan!
You can expect them to be as closely guarded as the first two, if not more so. Still, I look forward to receiving word of your resounding success.
of these days I'll play Final Fantasy VI. I played 5 twice, so...
I mean, there's a Final Fantasy game that's more of priority right now that still needs to be gotten to.
This is true. But I really like 6.
Yes. I remember you enjoying watching me play through it.
This is dungeon again? Yep.
Yep.
I don't
sure
know where
is.
I'm going. But I sure know where I've been. That's a lie, I don't. I was just making a funny song reference. Don't hurt me. Oh, I don't remember this music at all. I do remember you, though. Big fella.
Alright, last up.
My character just dancing as waits for the teleport.
Whee!
Like you're flying on an angry bird. Are we helping these guys?
Those are different people. Those are different ones. These are the evil ones.
Gotcha.
Oh, behind us.
They sneak up on us like that. Yeah. Leave. Well, I can guess where we need to go. Not that way. Oh, come on. How was I supposed to know wall? Been like so many years and I still think about all in all it's just wall.
Twitch, it's good to see you. Tell me, were you able to obtain the remaining crystals from the basement?
Here's your rock. Here's your rock.
Wonderful. The 4 crystals in hand, now we are now ready to proceed to the next stage of our operation. I hope I did not give the impression that we would be embarking on the journey to the Crystal Tower just yet. Alas, there is another step which must be completed ere we come into that. While the crystals you acquired are indeed flawless, they are of little use to us in their present form. They are to reflect the elemental forces of the tower's defenses. They must need be cut and polished. A process which calls for a very peculiar set of materials. Curing them will be a challenge in itself, I fear. Needless to say, will be requiring your services once again.
I have dark matter. Rambros wishes to proceed with the shaping of the flawless crystals.
Flawless crystals you procured for us are to retain their elemental purity during the shaping process. A very specific set of abrasive substances will be required. When I say substances, we might as well just call them one substance, namely ether sand, which has four elementally aspected varieties. Alas, ether sand is neither common nor cheap. Indeed, it is not unusual for the abrasives to extend the value of the stones that is used to polish. Given the rarity of the materials in question, the Goldsmiths Guild in Ul'dah is the likeliest place to purchase the quantity we require. When I contacted the guildmaster, however, I was informed that no ether sand was currently available. Though I requested that word be sent as soon as new stock came in, I have yet to hear aught but apologies. I should mention at this point that I placed the order some time before you procured the flawless crystals. I am well aware that acquiring ether sand is no small feat, of course, and I am not an impatient man. But I fear the more we delay our investigation, the greater the risk that the tower's secrets may fall into the hands of other, less savory parties. This is why I entrust you with the payment of our purchase. Send you to speak directly with Guildmaster Serendipity. Mayhap the presence of a distinguished personage will spur the guild into action. In any event, it is my hope that when we next meet, you'll have found at least one of the four variety of ether sand we require.
Well, back to Ul'dah. Hello.
To the Goldsmiths Guild.
Well, at least I'm very familiar with where that is at this point. Or with that being where my job quest was. Maybe I'll see the man who's divorced. I know he had a character arc, but like still.
That's such a weird sentence.
There he is. Oh. Is this someone we had with us before?
No.
Her name is Orange.
Wait, who? Where?
Uan Herdula?
Not Orange for me. Maybe
Might
that's
be
the person.
somebody who's
Wait,
just
that might be the person you met in Ul'dah, the person that wanted to trade with you but couldn't. Not Ul'dah.
Maybe.
We met them out in yeah, that must be the same person. The one that wanted to trade with you but couldn't.
Ah, Mistress Melody. Welcome, welcome. What brings you here, if I may ask? Here's some money. Bulging gill pouch. Jesus. Fucking massive. Take someone out with that thing. You're here on behalf of the Sons of St. Koinok? What fortunate timing. I was just about to contact Master Rambros with the news that we finally managed to acquire a quantity of fire-aspected aether sand. I'm afraid it may be some time before we can supply the other 3 varieties, but you are welcome to settle accounts for that which we have now. pray speak with Jemima over there. I do beg your pardon. It seems she's assisting another customer.
Come on.
Hey!
There must be something you can do. Let that sand will have rethink our whole design.
I sympathize with your plight, sir, but as I explained, the aether sand in question is already spoken for. If you'd like to reserve the next shipment, then I would be happy to accept the funds you've offered as partial payment.
Partial? Are you saying it's not enough? I'm already stretching our research budget as it is. I suppose a man can do without a midday meal for a year or two.
Jesus.
Twitch! It's been too long. What brings you here then? Got your eye on something expensive, have you?
Well now, that is quite a money pouch. The sound of so many gil clinking together is strangely satisfying, is it not? Calming, and yet invigorating at the same time.
Oh no. You're here for the blooming aether sand, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, you can't deny the civilization's a subject worth researching. The chief said he was looking into something big, but we never thought to ask him what. Wedge and I have been busy tinkering with a new airship design to think of a Chelsea. Well, I'd say tinkering. Wrestling would be more like it. Still, after much wringing of our hands and gnashing of teeth, we managed to put together a prototype crystal-powered propulsion system. We got the idea for it when we heard how you lot had used a corrupted crystal aboard the Enterprise. As a matter of fact. Anyway, to cut a long story short, our design calls for a full variety of aether sand. And that's why I can't just relinquish my claim on this batch here. Even for you, lass. How are we meant to usher in a brave new age of technological innovation, if not by technologically innovating, eh?
Well, I hesitate. Shut the fuck up, chair. Well, I hesitate. Oh my god. I hate this thing. But it is better for my back support than the other one was. Well, I hesitate to interrupt such an impassioned speech. Duty compels me to point out that this lady is a representative of the organization that reserved the aether sand in question. To mention nothing of the fact that her purse is considerably larger than yours.
Oh, it's like that, isn't it?
Sorry.
Alright. Bench is yours. I'll let you have it, but if you're going to take my sand, it's only fair that you grant me a role in this project of yours.
It's not your sand, but
I'll take
whatever.
that as a yes. It's not every day you get a chance to experiment with the wonders of the ancients. With any luck, they'll inspire me to think up another technological innovation or two. That's great, but what are you gonna tell Wedge?
What do you mean, no aether sand?
Now then, from what you've told me, I'm guessing you'll be needing the other three varieties of elementally aspected aether sand as well, right? Rather than sitting on your rump waiting for their shipment that may never come, I reckon your time would be better spent looking for the stuff yourself. As it just so happens, I know of a good place to start. There is said to be a peddler in northern Thanalan who, very occasionally, handles the earth-aspected variety of aether sand. Wedge is in the process of confirming the rumor as we speak. I know what you're thinking. When did my timid little friend decide he didn't need me to hold his hand anymore? The answer being, just the other day. Seems he's been inspired by a certain adventurer's heroic example. I thought he was joking when he volunteered to go to Thanalan without me. I just hope he managed to stay out of trouble. Head up to Blue Fog, and when you find him poking about with his new bodyguard... Oh, did I not mention her? I just thought it might be wise to hire an adventurer to accompany him. Just in case your heroic example turned out to be less inspiring than you first thought.
Well, that can't end well. Every time I want to read it as Blue Frog.
I don't know if that's better or worse than white brim font.
Save your greetings. If you're looking for a hired blade, then you'll have to look somewhere else. After the day I've had, the only company I care about, or the only company I crave is a squat, silent type. The type that has a handle and holds no less than a pint of ale. You wish to hear my tale? I warn you, 'tis no stirring epic. But as you asked, my employer, a Lala-felon lad, wished to pay visit to a peddler who deals in some manner of special sand. I forget what it was called, but 'tis apparently worth a small fortune. Anyway, when we arrived, the man claimed his stock had been stolen by bandits. Determined not to return empty-handed, we crept into the bandits' stronghold and set about locating the stolen goods. Long story short, alarms were raised, rogues were awoken, and we fled in a blind panic. I was separated from my employer in the confusion, and I've not seen him since. Oh, a friend of yours, is he? Then you'd best be prepared for the worst. 'Tis just possible the poor sod may yet be lost in the old Amagina Mithril mine, but I fear the bandits will have caught up with him by now.
That's over in the upper right. Okay.
Oh, you're really moody. I know Wedge put you through like a bunch of shit, but like holy shit. I was too, and I forgive him.
Oh,
Good.
I'm being attacked. I am under hecking attack.
Very good.
And there's some grenades after me too.
Not helpful.
Really not helpful. It only makes people angrier. Alright, let's play Where's Wedge? There you are. I did not mean to immediately find you. Uh-oh.
There we go, Jesus. How could I be so stupid? Sneaking into a bandit's lair? It's just not the sort of thing I do. And now I'm going to die for it. No. No, I just need to calm down. I can do this. I can be brave. I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to walk out of here. Here we go. Yeah! I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. I promise I'll even never come back. Star? Is it really you? But how did you find me? Can you smell fear?
No, I smelled the
I
carpet.
mean, yes, but not the point. Actually, ignore that smell. I expect you're wondering why I'm here.
I can smell the
Wait.
carpet from here, dude.
I don't like ignore that smell. I don't like what that implies.
I already made the joke before the comment about ignoring the smell. So I've played Metal Gear Solid.
Well, I was just in the process of retrieving some stolen Aether Sand, which Biggs and I need for our research as it happens. It was, I concede, perhaps a touch foolish and very nearly fatal, but I did succeed in snatching the stuff before my bodyguard ran away and several dozen bandits came piling after me with knives and axes and what looked very much like a plank with a rusty nail in it. Wow, that guy gets points for creativity.
Not the plank with the rusty nail.
Anyway, the important thing is that the stolen Aether Sand is right here in my oh dear. It must have fallen out while I was taking evasive maneuvers. It seems I won't be leaving this infernal place for a while yet. You'll find the Aether Sand in my stead? Oh, thank the gods! You're a true friend, Star. I hope the search doesn't prove too troublesome. The bandits don't seem to care much for visitors. You know what I haven't done this entire fucking time that I probably should?
What? What?
Okay, never mind. It doesn't work for what I thought. I was gonna dye my outfit, but it only works on my headpiece, which is not what I want. I mean, I can use it on other things, but that's a moot point. I apparently cannot dye what I am wearing currently. Again, other than the headpiece, which is kind of pointless because it's so small anyway.
Wait, what about what happened? Is the dialogue over?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That is the last line. I thought there was more. I got so distracted. Sorry. Some stuff arrived, so I got distracted by it. And now we're under attack again.
Sorry.
It's fine. It was gonna happen inevitably.
We gotta destroy all these Lord Donators.
That is what they look like, right?
I mean,
You're right.
it's just person in robe, person in crimson robe.
I mean, you saw the Coliseum 14 event. Words. Found it.
Have you had any luck locating the Aether Sand? Here you go. Here's a big rock. Yes, that's it. I must return to the workshop at once and tell Biggs the wonderful news. What's that? You're also on a mission to collect Aether Sand, and you're working with the chief? A treasure trove of elegant knowledge, you say? I see. Then you really should be the one to have this. Biggs and I are far from exhausting all possible avenues of airship innovation, but it sounds like it as if your problem can't be solved by any other means. This expedition of yours sounds jolly interesting, I must say. I'm half inclined to join you. In fact, I think I will. Any venture worth the chief's time must be worth the look. Right. I'm more than ready to leave this awful place behind. And you should return to Mordona with that Aether Sand before there are any more, little mishap. Be sure to keep a close eye on your pockets, Star. Don't worry, I always do. I'm always worried I forget something.
Same.
Mordona. Mordona.
More
What's the
donuts.
villain's name? You already get all the way out there, Jesus.
Because I load in faster than you, and actually, no, that's the only.
You
That's
didn't
the only.
before.
Well, that's because I usually would wait. But I knew since
I mean, didn't load in faster before. Earlier this session, you were surprised I was there. Just 'cause it's bigger.
Ah, Twitch, you have returned. I take it from your presence that you were successful in procuring some aether sand. Tell me, what variety did you find? We got
I just
fire
wanted to say hi.
and earth.
When do we add heart?
I see. 2 varieties. Well, that is 2 more than could reasonably be expected. And 2 less than I had hoped you would say. Forgive my flippancy. You have done well, truly. If all goes to plan, we no longer need to fear death by fire or earth. Master Garland, if you would be so kind as to prepare the relevant crystals. I'll set to work immediately. Truth be told, I've been looking forward to this. One does not encounter materials like these every day. Speaking of which, how in the 7 hells did you find them? Snake me not, friend. I know only too well how capable you are. But aether sand isn't something that you find gathering dust at the back of a merchant's rare gem cabinet. You got help from Biggs and Wedge. Trust them to design a revolutionary new engine the moment I turn my back. How's a genius meant to rest on his laurels when his employees are so damnably inventive, huh? Hey, now they're just as determined. Now they're determined to join us, are they? Typical. I jest, of course. It will be good to have them around. Still, as a matter of personal pride, let's endeavor to procure the 2 remaining varieties of aether sand before they arrive, shall we? Tell me, Rambrose, have we any information on where the water and wind aspected types might be hiding? Not of yet, but I've made certain arrangements. We shall soon see if my efforts have borne fruit.
Well, they
Thank you
shouldn't
for-
bear fruit, they should bear stone.
Forgive me for observing, but you seem less than enthusiastic about that prospect. If there's a complication, I'd rather we discuss it now than risk jeopardizing the expedition. Mayhaps an explanation is in order. But first let us savor the preliminary victory that Twitch has won for our cause. If only for a moment. I don't want to deal with materia, so I'm good.
I kind of have to pick up the materia because I'm at max skill. Rambrose wishes to discuss the procurement of the outstanding varieties of aether sand.
Yes. I must speak of the arrangements I made to acquire the 2 remaining varieties of aether sand. Some days ago I asked a Charlene acquaintance of mine to travel to Gridania and gather the necessary materials. Since that time, however, I've nary heard a whisper from him. To be frank, this lack of communications is not entirely uncharacteristic, but I cannot discount the possibility that something ill has befallen the man. Alas, we do not have time to investigate his fate. As I've mentioned before, the more we delay our expedition, the more likely it is that the Crystal Tower's secrets will fall into the wrong hands. Therefore, I would entrust you with the same mission I assigned to my friend. Travel to the Black Shroud and seek out Part Montre, the master of the markets in Gridania. If anyone knows where aether sand might be bought, it is he.
It's really handy having a water bottle.
Yes.
I just
Better.
always like, I don't know if this is me just getting old, but I enjoy a nice cold water.
Yes. I always
Like,
enjoy it.
I will still drink me a soda or a juice if I feel like it, but
I always enjoyed water.
oh, these are all the same no matter where you are. Okay.
Yeah, we need to head over to the, I mean, if you just head north from the crystal, you'll go over to where the shaded bower is.
Okie dokie. The knot. I see. Oh, I went the wrong north.
What do you mean the wrong north? Oh, you went to the
Walked
far.
all the way
Okay, fair
back.
enough. You're close.
Have we talked to this person before?
Yes, he's the one that gave out the math.
Gotcha.
Yes, I'm sorry. You wish to? Did you say you wish to purchase ether sand? Forgive me, madame, but you have you the faintest idea of the rarity of the material you seek? Why, I have not seen as much as a grain of ether sand in these markets many a long year. I tell you one might mine the ore from which the water aspect variety of the abrasive is derived. Only a desperate fool would willingly step foot in that place. You seem undeterred. Very well.
Because I am a desperate fool.
Are you aware of?
Apparently we haven't met.
Are you familiar with this gift? That is where the ore is to be found, in an area inhabited by a particularly pernicious hog. Should you?
I'm sorry, reading that I just think about riding. Squeeze my hog.
Riding hog. It's getting funny when we were talking about Metal Gear earlier.
You're riding that hog.
Should you
That's
encounter
Dexter's
the?
Lab reference. I'm not being lewd this time, although you can interpret it that way.
I'm
It
not.
is acceptable.
Well, you know I wasn't going to. Anyway, are you familiar with a gift? Wait, I said the line. Should you encounter the Betusk Nightmare, you'll know you're in the right place. Albeit at the wrong time. Farewell.
So if we don't see the hog, then it's the right time, but we could think it's the wrong place.
Search the hog's territory, sure. Search the hog.
Like that, I just walked up to two people in the middle of them and just teleported.
Vanished.
I'm sure that's normal for an MMO.
Yeah.
When are we gonna see a funny name? Like a really funny name? We usually see at least one per session.
There's a bunch over here.
There's Lost Child. That's pretty good. What's with the sassy Lost Child? Bree of the Bunny.
Not
Must be their like username.
Yeah, not a bunny person.
What?
There,
Oh.
no,
I thought you were saying you
no, I am
weren't
not.
fan of bunnies.
Bunnies are good. Bunnies are good. Don't kill
You're
them.
saying that they are not a what was it, Vieira?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bunny good.
To say, I would not be the only friend who would give you a hard time about that. Then again, that's as I've joked about before in other streams as a recent development. I mean, I didn't dislike rabbits before, but both just in general and also the character type. But like, I'm in deep now.
Don't know who this is. It's gonna go. You're too. I mean, I think I know. I think I might have a good idea on who this is. You're too late, adventurer. Not only for the entertainment, you will find no trace of the ore which but recently lay here. Nay, not so much as a speck. Ah, no, you will never spy me from there. For the time being, at least, you will have to trust the evidence of your ears. Now stop squinting at the foliage and listen.
I wouldn't be squinting if I could have my glasses.
As I told you, the water-blessed mineral you would hope to find is gone, taken by me. Victory has made me magnanimous. However, accordingly, I've decided to share the location of an alternative source for the Wraith Sand with you. The Wind Touch variety, to be specific. I trust I have your attention. Good. A band of Ixal in the North Shroud keep a quantity of the abrasive for the purpose of removing impurities from lesser crystals. Excuse me? Well, do you mean to dally here all day? Make haste, adventurer, before I snatch another prize from under your nose. This is to be a race. The Ixal logging ground in the North Shroud shall be our destination, and that is where the real amusement will begin. May the best man win. Excuse me.
Hey.
Yeah, let's excuse me. I'm pretty sure the best women are going to win. Oh, and there goes my phone again. I hate that I keep dropping not dropping my phone. It's falling out. It falling is a huh?
Mine's still in the tripod. Does it not bug you about fates if you're too high?
What do you mean?
Like I flew over a fate and it didn't go like, oh, fate joined.
No, it'll still bug you. I don't know why I did that one, didn't. Where are you?
Oh, this is not where I want to be.
You went over to you went over to the weapon quest. Which we're not doing unless you want to suffer.
Maybe I do. I mean, you know me by now.
I don't think you'll like that type of suffering now. That one's
Which is fair. It's your pleasure at the end of the day.
I mean, even Gemini warned it. Even Gemini said, "Hey, don't do that." So that's probably.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're in the right spot. If you're not gonna listen to my advice, listen to Gemini's.
Oh fuck.
So did you jump into the fate?
Maybe.
fine. Nothing we can't handle. Oh, you're in a cutscene now. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's what you meant by oops.
No, keep doing it. Then it'll say fate clear during the cutscene.
Bravo! That was quite a show, adventurer. Why, the spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of 8th Sen completely slipped my mind.
What if they slapped us out of this cutscene? It's like, no, you are still fighting us.
I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations, the wind touch of Bracesive is yours. And yet, having been treated to such a memorable performance, I cannot help but feeling that the greater prize is mine. The inequity must not stand. I insist that you accept a token of my appreciation. Payment for this entertainment will be waiting for you to the east, in a clearing in the Proud Creek. Pray retrieve the grift aliens crushed beneath the iron feet of the Dolahans. Alright, let's finish this.
This person is weird.
We just need to apparently break these boxes. Oh, there's more boxes. Oh, I'm getting assaulted. I don't think we can clear this one.
I think we can.
Oh, these are just regular enemies now. They didn't run away. Where are you going?
Away.
All right.
Go up. Go up.
Now what were you expecting? I took the liberty of refining the ore as a gift into an Aether-San. Do keep it safe, adventurer. Lest you accuse me of playing games, you should know that the thought of relinquishing my prize never once crossed my mind, until I saw you in action. Such deeds must be rewarded.
You're
Is my
strange.
It is my vocation, you see, to record history as it is made by mortal men, and I much prefer to chronicle the accomplishments of the bold and mighty. Thus, it is my fervent wish that you continue your career with the same courage and zeal you have shown today. We shall meet again, adventurer, and sooner than you have imagined.
It's not ominous at all. You're so fucking fast. Ah!
What news of your mission? Are we any closer to acquiring the remaining abrasives? You brought both? Oh shit, I shall have Master Garland begin work on the crystals immediately. I don't care about any of these. I will take the money.
The high elixir is just the same as both of these, but blended together, and the MP is worse. But, like, the HP is the same, if not higher.
There, that should do the trick.
Oh my god, glow sticks!
Excellent work. We now possess all 4 of the fangs required. Oh, right. You did have to collect these. Okay, so this is one big So Crystal Tower is a thing from Final Fantasy 3. I think I do remember having to collect the 4 fangs to get into Crystal Tower.
Ah.
We now possess all 4 of the fangs required to pierce the Crystal Tower's defenses. My compliments, Master Garland. Oh, it was a trifling matter, I assure you. Butcher is the one you should be thanking. Anyway, by my reckoning, there's nothing stopping us from striding up to the elegant front door.
Yeah.
Which one is? It's the bigs or wedge? I'll check. Might. Okay, they don't establish you. Yeah.
You can't go without us, Chief.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah.
Biggs, wedge, come to lend a hand, have you? Well, it's not every day you get a chance to work with the wonders of the Allegan Empire, is it? The technology makes Garlemald look ancient. I appreciate your enthusiasm, Lance. I really do. But we're not here to take this knowledge for ourselves. Twice in the last decade, the promise of unimaginable power has prompted men to meddle with technology they do not understand, and the realms has been dragged into the very brink of oblivion on both occasions. We shall not be so responsible as to risk another.
Is that the calamity and the end of the main story?
Yeah, Dalamud was Allegan in origin, and also the Ultima weapon. The big moon that had Bahamut in it, that's Dalamud.
Ah.
The one we were the one that we're researching with right now with Alizé and the Bahamut stuff. Anyway, Wedge, do you recall our company's creed?
Yes, Chief. It's freedom through technology.
Exactly, freedom. When we forsook our homeland, we swore that we would have no truck with machines that could be used to promote tyranny. That has not changed. Should you feel tempted to break your oath, remember this: the wonders of the all-knowing Allegan Empire could not save their civilization, and have damn near doomed ours twice. That is why we must choose to explore. That is why we must explore the Crystal Tower, and if needs be, seal away its secrets.
Yeah.
A compelling viewpoint. It is unyielding wills such as yours that have defined the course of history. Oh, no, it's someone else. I thought that was a different person. So you return at last. What, pray tell, has kept you so wholly preoccupied that you could not spare a moment to inform me of your progress or preservation? Why, the task you assigned me, of course. Surely you have not forgotten about the Ether Sand. I tasked a passing adventurer with delivering it, and a more capable carrier I could not imagine. Leap!
they've got a tail. Cat boy.
Greetings, adventurer. Did I not say we would meet again?
Do I know you?
I believe an introduction is in order. I am Grahatia, one of the students of Baldessian. I look forward to joining you on your groundbreaking expedition. Very important character for way later. I mean, important now, of course, as well, but also for way
That's
later.
just making me think of like the times in Yakuza where we would see like a character and you're like, that person isn't really relevant for another like 2 to 4 games or whatever.
Grahatia has been assigned to the project as an observer. I hope you will forgive his eccentricities and welcome him as one of our own.
As long as he can accept mine, I guess.
So then, the fellowship is complete. I'll stand ready to step into the unknown. 3 cheers for Noah!
Oh, you're a Xenoblade 3 fan. That's fine. I just won't understand any references you make.
Noah. Okay, I don't think they will either. That is the name I've chosen for
I
our...
don't know what a uni is.
That is the name I've chosen for our little collective. Given our different backgrounds, we can very well call ourselves the Sons of St. Koinok, can we? And we must have a memorable appellation of our venture, if our venture is to leave its mark in the annals of history. I could claim that NOAA stands for Nominated Observers of Artifacts Historical, and so it does, technically. But my true reasoning for the name is it stems from the fact that it is shared by a vaunted Allegan Archmagus.
I'm sorry, but it's not anals, it's annals, isn't
Oh
it?
no, I did it again! That's not the first time I've done that. That's why I'm not mad at you. That's why I don't feel embarrassed. Like, that's why I don't feel embarrassed or mad. Because damn it, I've done that before. Annals.
It's like
It's like-
annals is something completely
Look,
different.
let's not talk about the mistake. Okay, let's talk about the mistake I made, but let's not talk about why the mistake was the mistake that I made. If that makes any sense.
Hey, don't worry. That was all I was gonna say.
Fair enough.
I was gonna
Anyway.
poke fun at the absurdity and then just move on. An arch. Now I'm gonna fuck up a word. Archmagus. I like the sound of that. Yeah.
Very well. Now that the pressing matter of what to call ourselves has been settled, it is time we set forth to brave the outer defenses of the Crystal Tower. Is everyone ready to depart?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ready!
Ready.
Alright. Quest complete? No quest complete? Oh, I guess I did it beforehand. Alright. We have reached... It's probably a good time to stop.
Okie doke.
I don't know how to
I
do this,
just
because
noticed.
usually... What?
I just noticed the jiggle physics. Hey, this stream was relatively normal for you, except for like 3 moments.
Except for the time that I said anals instead of annals.
Yeah.
Big Boss Mega! But that was my own fault. Anyway,
Hey,
We're-
technically on accident, but you said more than I did this time. I think.
anyway, we're gonna split up. Star's gonna do some art stuff. I've got book club. It's weird doing it because most of the times we've done this either you're not streaming around. We've never split up. We've never split apart when we're both still streaming.
Let's
no,
split
we
up,
have.
gang.
We have before, but it's still probably even weirder than you going offline and me still going. Anyway, yeah. If you want some more, or watch both. I'm not gonna stop you from watching both. I need to get up and stretch a bit before I do some book club. But for now, I will talk to you probably tomorrow for Mario and Sonic. I realized that it's the wrong Mario and Sonic game. That's not the one with the remix. Although the game does have good remixes as well.
I thought it did.
I was thinking of Sochi.
Set it up before tomorrow.
I was thinking of
I think
Sochi
they
has
both
the
do. I think they both do.
yeah, because I know I know Sochi has like remixes of a bunch of ice stages from previous Sonic games like Ice Cap and Blizzard Peak. Anyway, so yeah. I will I'm gonna go. I'm gonna for anybody on my side. I'm gonna disappear for a bit, get up and stretch, probably get some water, and get ready for book club. And then Star's gonna go do art.
Ghetto
Go,
on my end, but for art.
yes. So I'm gonna put on some music, and we will be right back. I will talk to you later. A goodbye.
Later freeze.